on you.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mom and Dad.
Thanks so much, Suzanne and Shawnee on Delaware in Pennsylvania.
Nice stuff.
Oh, yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
I need to hear, Rob, a little bit more of that song. I do.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Now, of course, you comedy connoisseurs, keep it going, keep it going. You comedy connoisseurs know that's Monty Python, one of the biggest comedy groups in England. Joining us now, making his American television debut, is a man, we want to give him a real entrance here. He has won the British Comedy Award, the Olivier Award, the Time Out Award, and was considered for the Nobel Prize for Puns. Please welcome his American television debut, Eddie Izzard. Welcome to the colonies, Eddie.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to have
Very
you
nice
here.
to be here. How are you doing?
Lovely shade of lipstick you're wearing this morning.
Yes, it's called pink something or other. They have very weird names for lipsticks.
Yes.
It's just a sort of job.
I wouldn't know, Eddie.
Just doing that. Well, I do know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm quite expert on lipsticks.
Eddie, Izzy, Aussie, Izzy.
You were waiting a long time to say that
All
word.
morning to say that one line. I can go home a happy man now. The American television debut of Eddie Izzard, and when we come back, the man who is not only a family therapist, but he's an author and a veterinarian. He's written the book, How to Be a Happy Husband. Toss it in here, noted producer Paul
Great
Stapleton.
husband.
Oh, not just happy, but
All
great.
husbands are happy.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's how to be a great one.
All right. That's all coming up next on Fox After Breakfast. Welcome. Good day. Oh, the green. This is wonderful.
The green that goes lovely.
Welcome back. Columbus Day, and we hope you're having a good one. We have a lot of the gang here bringing family members in. These are just assembled multitudes who have brought sons and nephews and such. My own sister and brother-in-law, my nieces, my wife, my daughters are all my wife. Yeah, all here. Yeah, I got everybody.
Holy smokes, Tom hit the jackpot.
Okay.
Way to go,
And we
Tom.
also have, and we gave him the choice of any room in our 6,500 square foot apartment to have his first network American television interview, and he chose the ballroom. Please welcome Eddie Izzard. Welcome, Eddie. Hi. How are you? This is a treat. I had, unlike them, I had the advantage of seeing tapes of your appearances on British shows, and immediately became a fan. So it's good to have you here.
Well, thank you very much.
And I might also mention that Ashley, who is a friend of my niece Katie, wants your pants.
Yeah, well, I really like these the most shiniest pants I've ever got.
Yeah.
I've got about 6 pairs of these now. I just kept going back in the shop and buying more because they're brilliant. But yeah, I wear anything, and it's good now. I have total clothing rights. This is my thing, because people might think I look kind of odd. But then back in the 20s, women started wearing trousers, and people said this is very odd. But now women have total clothing rights; they wear whatever they want. And I think it's about time, 21st century, just around the corner. Men should have the same rights. So I'm just saying I'm going to wear whatever I want.
You're like a trailblazer.
Yeah. I am a trailblazer, a personal role model for myself.
Well, there you go. Well, that's good. That's good. Let me just put this out of the way here. I want to ask you, because you've sold out all your performances in New York this week, so it doesn't even merit mentioning where they are, but you have at Webster Hall, for those of you in the New York area, an added performance this Saturday.
The 19th,
Yeah,
yeah.
19th, right. So there are tickets for that.
Yeah, it's sort of here for 4 weeks, and it's gone, and the reviews have been good, and the word of mouth has been really good as well. It's kind of weird, and I've been saying it's kind of like, because Richard Pryor was one of my big influences,
Right.
and Monty Python as well.
I saw it in the nail polish immediately.
Yes,
I thought,
exactly.
Richard Pryor. There's, you know.
Exactly thing on the nail polish with Richard Pryor. No, Richard Pryor put this sort of talking complete rubbish and acting out all the characters. All his animals used to talk.
Right.
When he was acting out, his dogs and his monkeys would talk to him, and he'd play other characters, and I sort of really got influeed by that. And I used to do sketch comedy, so all the little characters I do in my stand-up just sort of come from me used to playing them.
What is your favorite talking animal?
Oh, God, I don't know. I just get pigs and cats. Well, cats and dogs usually have a lot of chatting.
Yeah.
Because I've got an orange dog. The photo that's publicised in the show has got me with an orange squeaky hedgehog on my face. A bit like Magritte. I don't know if you've seen Magritte with the apple, you know, the bowl head
sure, yeah.
with the apple. I've got this orange hedgehog. And they're squeaky toys, because dogs are not, unless they're squeaky, dogs are just not interested. Just an ordinary dog.
I mean, I think that everybody would agree with that. Unless they're squeaky, the dogs will have nothing to do. Do you still want his pants?
Well, dogs do. They just look at toys. If they're not squeaky, they just go, that's not very interesting. Make them squeaky, then they start playing.
Well, you know so much about the difference between cats and dogs. What about American and British audiences? Because, as I mentioned, there are a slew of awards, the British Comedy Award, the Olivier Award, the Time Out Award. They are nuts about you in England. Is it been a different experience here? Not that they
No,
wouldn't be.
I don't think it is. I have a theory that there's no difference in the sense of humor between British and Americans. I just think that each country has different senses of humor. Like, some people here like slapstick, some people like political humor, some people like surreal humor, some people like mainstream, some people like alternative. And the alternative scene has started going here in the last couple of years. We've had it since about 1979.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of separating out mainstream from kind of weirder stuff, more surreal stuff.
What is it guaranteed to get a laugh no matter which continent you're playing on? High pressure question.
No
pressure.
I have no idea. Well, I just talk about the universal stuff. I mean, talking about the royal family, I am quite bizarre. I find it bizarre about the royal family because Americans did sort of, and their ancestors have said, well, we're leaving Europe, leaving the monarchy system to get to America. And then when our monarchy comes over, America's got bananas about the monarchy, which we find very strange because we're just watching over from Britain, and everyone's going, the monarchy, they're here, they wear stuff on their heads. And that's just...
they wear stuff on their heads, that's all
they do. That is the difference. Normal people don't wear stuff on their heads, monarchy do.
Is the attitude in England, enough with this family? They are so messed up, just get them out.
I know, some people are just die-hard, love them to death people, and... But I mean, I'm into Charles. I do like Charles because he's just trying to... The rest of the Scandinavian monarchies are sort of saying, look, we're human beings, we ride bicycles, we'll just hang out with people, pay taxes. And the Queen started getting the hang of this. She started saying, well, I better pay taxes, pay some, you know, just start admitting that we're normal people because our tax system, we just give them a lot of money and they just spend it on clothes, it looks like, and stuff to wear on their heads.
And Fergie, like, spend it and more.
Yeah, spend it and more, and then tell strange people with crystal balls about it. So, as she did in the Madame Zelda or whatever it was. The tape, the strange tape that came.
Oh, there's always a strange tape with them. Can you stick around? I'd be interested in your insights to the other things we're weaving through this show as well.
Absolutely.
Eddie Izzard, with the exception of the British royal family, the biggest laugh riot in all of England. He's making his American television debut. A pleasure to have you here. Really is. All right.
I'll be interested to hear what he has to say about our next subject, actually, how to be a great husband. Tobias Young Rees has been married for 34 years as a family therapist.